Welcome to Think Twice Manga. My name is Robert.
Mike.
Chas.
His name's Chase. So anyways, today we're gonna be reviewing Fast and the Furious. We just saw it like a few moments ago. Yeah, we just saw Fast and the Furious 6, and yeah, I thought it was pretty awesome. A lot of crazy stuff happened in this movie. Most movies that have the type of craziness that this movie have, I wouldn't like, but because I'm a diehard fan of Fast and Furious, I love this movie. But this is something that we usually wouldn't review. You know, we just wanted to get it out there for you guys. So what do you think about this?
First of all, let's break it down. This character likes it. This character loves it. This movie, first of all, I don't follow the series. I think I saw one. I never saw it all the way through. Like it was like on TV. Maybe a little bit of two, but maybe because there's a lot of Japanese people, I think I saw a little bit of it.
That's your reason.
I'm racist.
So you read mangas? You don't know anything about Marvel or DC?
But this one, it was just over the top. Too many points in the movie where it's just like, I know it's a movie. I know it's not, I know things are supposed to be unrealistic because that's why we go to the movie, but some points were just like, what's the guy's name? The girl's on the tank.
Don. When Don goes in.
Reddit jumps in the air.
Reddit is Don.
And it's just like, none of this is even closely possible.
I could do all of that stuff.
Like, they're just points in time, they're just too lucky. So I'll comment, you guys review, and
Well, for me, Fast and Furious, I loved it. There were so many different things that just, as far as the connection between the other movies, and the greatest thing that I love about this movie is that starting off, the first Fast and the Furious was very low budget, and it started off just being like simple street racing. You know, they just kind of drive straight, press the nitrous button, and fake a speed up. They probably fast forward the tape.
at the very at the very beginning of the movie, where they're in the hills, right?
Yeah.
Who's gonna race there? It's so unrealistic. Like that is so dangerous.
That's what they make those. That's what they make those
they
cars
love
for.
racing.
That's what those cars are designed to do.
Okay, this is the thing.
One slight puddle.
Okay, hater times done.
Okay.
He's soft. That's why he says that.
Well, we expect there to be a lot of racing, a lot of cool stuff happening in this movie. We have, and just even in the first movie, it started low budget, and how it's progressed to all this crazy added action, and there's just the crews developed to do all these great things. From part 4, 6, from 4, 5, 6, just the storyline has been really cool. With that girl dying, what's her name?
Michelle Rodriguez is her real name.
Oh, Jason State. What's his name?
The Transporter.
Transporter.
Okay,
Sorry.
wait, come on.
It's alright. Keep going.
Anyways, that girl dying, and then Don trying to kill the guy who killed her, and then we go all the way to Brazil, like all the cool stuff that happened there. But this movie,
number 5 with Brazil, that was a good move. That was good. This one, a little too much ridiculous.
Stop. Okay, it's that hater time.
I know. I like number 4. Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil.
I like
that's
Brazil.
fine. That was fine. Okay. But what I like about this movie, it had good comedy, it had good action, it had good it had a level of depth. It wasn't true depth, but it was, you know, it was deep enough. You know,
the forehead gag. That got old. It was old from the very beginning.
There was a lot of fine ass women in this movie. I just want to put that out there.
But it's been like, every time Don is in a movie, he always makes it deep. Like every time Don is in the Fast and Furious, it's always pretty cool.
Isn't he in all of them?
Nah, he doesn't. Tokyo Drift.
And number 2, Too Fast, Too Furious.
Oh, that's with just the white guy and the black guy, right?
Yeah, pretty much. But Don makes it deep, and then like, not only that, like, there's a little bit of romance going on. There's every little part of a good movie has in it. Even though in every aspect it's always been exaggerated for Fast and Furious, but I thought it was cool.
One part that I didn't like is they killed that one girl.
I didn't like that either.
I knew she was.
I don't know. She really wasn't even that important. There was no. Even that one scene where they're trying to interrogate the guy for some information, She doesn't do any of the real interrogation. She just stands there, you know, she's
her.
Mrs. Pretty. Yeah. She's just Mrs. Pretty and she's
No,
like,
dude, she's fine as a boy.
she wasn't that great for me. But
I thought she was fine.
She wasn't important for the whole movie, and they still just killed her. Like
no, but 4 and 5, she was very important.
Okay, all right, I guess.
And in 5, she was like a great driver, and she did some crazy stuff.
Okay,
a lot of good fighting stuff.
In this movie, if like me, I just saw this one. Like, to me, she wasn't important enough to be killed off like that. You know, it didn't seem heroic. It was just like, oh. She's dead.
Well, she didn't even shoot the guy.
I know, but she
got him in the chest, or somewhere in the body. It wasn't the head, but it got the guy down.
No. The Chinese lover, dude. The Chinese guy's lover.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she shot into her death.
Yeah. He didn't get hit. Did he get hit?
Yeah, he got hit. He got hit in the chest. The guy fell back, but then
he was still fighting.
No, he was alive. He just got shot somewhere in the body.
And he's still fighting?
Well,
he wasn't fighting. He wasn't fighting. He was getting up. And then Han just wanted to just beat the heck out of him.
I thought there was maybe I got confused with all the fighting scenes, but I thought there was a...
Nah, there wasn't another guy. It was the same guy that got shot. He was a bald-headed white guy.
Yeah, man. I could have been hanging there, honey behind you. That's all you got to do. Honey behind you and like hold on to the car and have him deal with his business.
That fight scene with
the guy was
the black
guy.
guy.
The guy was pulling out a gun. That's what you
The black scene with the black guy and the Asian guy versus that one dude was off the chain.
Yeah. And while that was happening, we had what's the name of the other girl?
Michelle Rodriguez and big titty police officer.
Well, she's like a UFC fighter or something like that.
Yeah.
So female UFC fight. Yo, that fight was crazy. And then we got the comedy going on in the background. Like this movie was ongoing the whole time. There was always something happening. From the beginning, The Rock shows up. This whole thing happened. They go all the way to like Brazil, and then like all of a sudden.
Another part I didn't like in the movie. It's towards the end.
They travel fast.
Where they had initially caught the bad guy, and they're like, oh, we have your wife. And they're like, oh, we gotta go, we gotta let him go. I was like, excuse me, we're not letting him go anywhere. Yeah. There are millions of lives at risk if we let him go. We're not letting him go for one lady. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was ridiculous.
She was really hot.
She was really. But you don't get it.
No,
she's really hot. She's like, what?
They gotta take care of the family. They don't care about the rest of the world. They're trying to save the family first. And then the coolest thing is that The Rock right away pulled out the gun and showed that
you made a bad decision. You made a bad decision. Oh, come on. You got so lucky. Like, through this whole movie, you get lucky.
No, but this is in another country, and The Rock is like a beast, like agent.
Yeah, but they didn't at that moment, he didn't have a plan after let this guy go. He's like, all he did is like, Vin Diesel, pull something out your ass because I'm going to let this guy go. Like, that's your plan? That's your plan?
He's in the crew now.
A million lives?
He's in the crew.
A million lives, you're going to risk it all.
I'm gonna join the hater thing. No. Yeah, because let's go about through all the unrealistic things that happen in this movie, regardless of how much I love this movie. But we had that happen. The plane fight.
The plane fight was very dramatic.
Yeah.
It was okay for good.
But how about that runway? How long is the runway?
The world's longest runway. For 20 minutes, they're going like 100 miles per hour. The runway never, until the very end, another part that I didn't like, the cargo plane is like crashing, right? Reddick, what's his name?
No, it's Don.
Reddick, Don. Alright, the cars are jam-packed in the cargo plane. Alright, we already saw that scene.
Everybody doesn't know this movie.
Everything's jam-packed. There's not enough momentum. There's not enough room in the cargo plane to bust out the plane, out the plane. Much less all the metal you have to break through. It's just, and then the world's longest runway comes to a convenient end.
The car flips over crazy. There's glass in his like bald head or whatever. They showed him glass hitting him in the face, and he comes out, not a scratch on him.
Main character armor was all through this movie. At the first time they're chasing the cars and like they put like the guys shot the chips onto the car.
Yeah.
Those cars did about 500 turns.
I know.
They didn't get hurt.
How did you like
They had a
how-
scar?
How did you like how this dude knew where the chip was and managed to just hit the pole to knock that off?
Jesus, come
that
on.
was
Yo,
hilarious.
he drifted to the side and got it right in that bumper. Like he went zoom, bumper, zoom,
Too much.
and got.
Too much. Just too much. Again, just too much ridiculous. Too much.
No, like the thing is,
I mean, I could have done it, but I should have been able to.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go back. If it's on Netflix, I'll go watch 1, 2, like in my spare time. I'll watch it.
What
But
about
this-
Don's rescue, the girl?
Huh?
When Don rescued the girl. When
Fine.
Don
Oh yeah, he's jumping in the air and he did I say this? Oh,
No, you didn't say-
the girl's on the tank, he's on the car. It's just too ridiculous. It's like that's not supposed to happen. That's impossible.
But
Why was
their,
there a car
with
there?
their momentum, when they ran into each other,
They would've just
slowed
dropped straight
They
down.
slowed each other down a little bit.
No, they would have dropped straight down in the middle of that
Yeah,
bridge
that's
and died.
No, and maybe it was at an angle and he's probably heavier.
It was
I
an
don't know.
angle, you know, they ran into each other. As they collided, it slowed down because they took a little impact to each other, and then they ran into the glass. I'm completely kidding. It's not. I know it's not possible. I'm just joking.
And the fact that they landed on the glass so softly. He should have went through the car. He should have went through the car 5 cars. Okay? He could have went through the street pavement.
The tank can't the tank probably wasn't going that fast though.
They just have too much main character armor.
The
Tanks
tank
go fast. They go at least 40. The tanks mostly go 45 miles per hour.
That's what I was thinking. Like it was 40 something. But
Well, either way, if 2 people go
but
flying
Don
in the air and hit each other at 45 miles per hour, that's double the speed coming from opposite
one is
direction.
heavier, so
no. If they run into each other at an angle,
Yeah, at an
they
angle.
should slow each other down.
You think the end is really strong enough to yank a woman out of the air at 45 miles an hour?
and he had some push off. Why am I giving credit to this movie? There's no credit.
Do you think that he could actually manage to hold on to her and take her with him at that speed?
Dude, he's
Yeah.
ready. He's a superhero, man. I'm
No,
telling you.
if he can
Okay,
catch
good point.
him, the only thing is landing at the position where he hits the car first is kind of the hard thing.
Look at the bright side. At least he didn't do like a front flip and land on his feet.
Look, but you guys gotta think about. But still, like. Go on the Spider-Man.
You did it. Good job. Thank you. Don't die on us. We got another thing to review.
Well, I thought the movie was awesome. There was so much going on all the way through.
Let's just go to the end. First of all, the Chinese guy gets
Okay,
screwed.
stop.
He gets screwed and he dies. Like, first of all,
I liked him.
After this movie, he was looking at his wife, or his sister wife, and he was like, yo, this is it. We're done. We're moving to Tokyo. We're leaving these crazy people. We're going to live out the
But
rest
we
of our
knew
lives.
she was gonna die. We knew.
I did not know
I
she
didn't know
was
she was gonna die. I was
I didn't
Of
surprised.
course. They're talking about Tokyo. They haven't been to Tokyo yet. I think they got caught in China or something like that. Where were they when they got caught?
China.
China, maybe Korea. Who knows?
I don't know. Somewhere where they eat rice.
Okay. Anyways, they talked about Tokyo. They clearly had.
Oh,
it
and
on
he
there.
always does this.
And Han was single when he was in Tokyo. He was getting girls' phone numbers on his car, like drifting around. I only drift to get people's phone numbers, all cool, like a boss.
All I know is a transporter killed him, and that was awesome.
Well,
Perfect. Jason
I thought
Statham
what-
perfect for the next movie.
When they went into that, like they went to Tokyo Drift, I was like, yo, Han's lived. And instantly, that's what I thought. I'm like, Han's alive.
Yeah,
And then all of a sudden, the thing rolled over, and then you see him look at Han, and then bam, the car's done.
Hey,
So
Mythbusters has proven you can't shoot a car for it to explode.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So
You can't shoot the
Well,
gas.
Jason Statham didn't shoot it. He just pressed a button.
Oh, you press the button.
The other guy, I remember, shot Michelle Rodriguez's car. Though.
No, the guy just called on the phone. He
Yeah.
didn't shoot anything.
So wait,
It blew up by
Jason
itself.
Statham didn't shoot anything.
No, it just blew up.
So what's with all the dramatic? Just blow it up. Just get in range and
No, is that
what's the whole flipping?
He was
you know,
purposely
No, he
killing
ran
Han.
into him. He ran into it. The thing flipped over, and he was right next to the car when it blew up. So Han decides to roll out of the car. He's right there. And
I don't know. I
Is
saw
Han's
Han.
dead? Is Han's dead? Is he coming back?
Han's dead.
I saw Han.
We did
I
not,
sat down
we
in
did
the
not
car.
see him die. We did not see him die. We saw an explosion. We did not see him die.
Okay, besides Vin Diesel, which is clear the main character, like Han is like my favorite character. There's no like I wish Han would live. I wish.
We did not see. The girl died. The girl in movie 3 or 4, whatever, she died, and she came back. We didn't. Did you guys see her die? Did you see her die? Did we see Hans die?
Look, we saw Hans' head on the car, and it blew up. Okay. And the transporter was in front of the car.
Yo,
We're not gonna
if
let him
Jason
live.
Statham wants to kill you, you're going to die.
Come on.
He's next to the car when it blew up. He's next to the car. So if it blows up and Han doesn't roll over fast enough, he's dead.
No. Jason Statham was not looking at the car. He was, he's doing the cool guy.
How quick can Han roll out of that car?
He was doing the cool guy thing.
Did you see the condition Han was in? He's sitting in the car like,
the world will never know. He's Chinese, he can,
okay, stop.
he's Japanese.
Hater time over, hater time.
He can bust the move,
Hater
I don't
done.
know.
Anyways, Han is dead. But as far as the people from Tokyo Drift, we got that white guy, what's his name? And then Bow Wow.
Oh God, no.
Look, Tokyo Drift was awesome.
Bow Wow was in
No, it's going back to Dom because he said, Dom Tarantino, whatever his name was, you don't know me, but you're about to.
This next movie, I think they're gonna be in it because he's a drift king now. That dude, that kid, the teenage king who becomes a drift king. He's a drift king, and they're probably gonna join the crew. And Don, at the end of Tokyo when he races him, is probably gonna be going there just to check out what happened. And he's gonna find his chain because the guy threw Don's chain into the car.
Drugs.
So, yeah, if you guys didn't catch that, the chain that Don's always had that was his girl, he gave to his girlfriend, she left with the bad guy from his last movie, and then...
I'm imitating Hans if you didn't realize. He's always got something in his mouth.
Come on, man. Stop hating on Han. Han's a man. We're gonna have issues.
He cried at the end. He cried.
No, he didn't. Oh. Ron?
No, I cried in Tokyo Drift when he died. But that was a sad moment.
Alright, anything else about this movie?
I give it a 10 out of 10.
I give it like a 9, man. This movie was like...
I don't know. I don't know what I give it. I like all movies. They have women, cars, explosions, and violence. That's all I need to like a movie. So.
Okay. I like movies that are deep. This movie
was not deep.
Okay, look. It's not that deep. Okay, I understand that. I feel like it's shallow for me to like Fast and Furious as much. But the storyline is so good.
Okay, yeah.
And it came out of nowhere. This wasn't a plan.
1 through 6, good storyline. By itself, this movie is not.
By itself is awesome.
Okay.
It's still awesome. There's still so much action. It's a non-stop. It's continual stimulation. All the way through.
I love stimulation.
Of all kinds of stimulation.
Stimulation. Alright, so what is your rating?
I rated 9, man.
I give it a 7, 8.
How'd you go from 10 to...
I was joking about the 10. 7 or 8. I don't know. 7.5. There we go.
Understand. Most movies that are unrealistic like this is not my style, but
this one did it for you.
Yeah. I just love cars, man. That's it.
Why did I say about you, Mike? I was trying to tell Mike all the cars, and he's like, that is.
Yeah, I don't care about cars. I'm not gonna own them all. I'm not gonna own one of them. You know, I could care less.
Get all excited about it, and he just shut me down, just like, oh.
Yeah, I don't care about the car. The guns, maybe a little bit here and there. Cars.
Yeah.
In 10 years, the car you like will be dumb.
There's comedy, there was action, there was
boobies.
I give this movie a strong 4.
A strong 4.
Very strong 4. It wasn't being so ridiculous, and I'm probably being unfair because I haven't seen 1 through 4. Right?
This 4's been working out.
Yo, there's like no movie series, and there's no series that has this much swag all the way through.
Oh, did you just say swag?
Yeah, it's swag
on video.
There's swag. There's no one doing it.
Oh, Jesus.
This movie now gets a 2. Robin just gave this movie a 2.
Oh, you just throwing a YOLO somewhere. You know, YOLO. No. YOLO swag.
Hey, Dom said YOLO when he went flying across that highway to save his girlfriend.
Oh, and what a horrible decision. You have that hot police Russian
God,
girl,
right?
and you date, what's her name?
A Brazilian girl.
Who doesn't remember you? No. Bad decision.
I mean, she was fine.
She was fine.
In the older movies,
The Rock,
just
I'm
getting
sure The
older.
Rock was happy. Like, hey, come away.
The Rock is freaking enormous.
Yo.
Jesus Christ.
Seriously.
Man's terrifying.
Alright, it's running long. Oh, 20 minutes.